So if I want to open up my downloads to see where everything I've downloaded, where it is, I just come to, I click here, bam. Have you seen that? Yeah. When I click there, then I'll search for downloads. Where is downloads here? Jesus Christ. There's no downloads there. Okay, let me see. More, let's click on more. We'll find it. Okay, so you click on libraries, right? When you click on libraries, that's when you'll find downloads there. Just a moment, I'll give you a time to do that. Have you seen this is a file we downloaded? Yeah. Then, if you want to open it up, you go and say, show me where the folder is, or you can double click it just to open it there. Yeah, this thing says open file, or you can come here and say, show me where here when you click here, it's taking you to the folder. Okay? And it takes us. And have you seen that it's in our downloads? You see that? And that's the file there, the PDF file that we downloaded. So if I double click it, and I'll be able to open it just there. Do we see that? That's the same file that we were doing online. Here. This is the file. Okay? Alright, do we want to try out that? Do you want to try it out? I wanted you to just to listen so that you can be able to see what's happening. Then you can try it out just in a minute, or the steps were too many. The computer is hot. People ain't touching the computer. Mine is not connected. Okay. Alright, I'll still give you the video. Alright? Small minimum. Zampasan video, huh? Okay. Ngati mankana vuto mnganitumire phone eningamita design. Mwamva? Kodi mwamva? I can speak Chewaga, eh? Huh? I sound nice. Ah! But if I speak English, but if I speak the way I spoke, okay. All right. So now I've shown you how you can look for PDF documents online, how you can be able to download them. Okay? All right. Let me show you another thing that you can do. Apart from showing you where you can find a PDF document, I've shown you where you to go and check for a document when you have downloaded and you don't know where you have downloaded it. Isn't it? Okay. Now, there are moments whereby when you're downloading something, it will prompt you where to save it. Isn't it? Like, do you want to save this? Where do you want to save this, right? Like, it will bring up that download, that File Explorer. Are we together? Now, are you just saying yes for the sake of saying yes that we move on? We're together? Alright. So now, I've shown you that you can be able to check where you have downloaded. But now let me show you, in a case that your laptop does not show you where you want to save, how you can now go and be able to save it. How you can be able to prompt it to be able to save it somewhere just when you're downloading. Are we together? Does that make sense? Okay, let's go. I hope File Explorer doesn't betray me. We go to settings. Can somebody see settings? Okay, let's see options. When you go to options, you know how we're going to options, right? Do we know how we're going to options? Okay, let me go back. Let me close this. Okay, I come here. That's my menu. I click on it. Then I come to options. Now, I want you to trust your brain that it will remember these proper processes. Okay? Let me show you something. Boom, from start to the end. If I'm showing you, then you're doing also, you'll be missing what I'm saying, right? Term one, huh? Okay. I sound nice. Okay. So I click on options. Alright? After I click on options, I'm going to scroll down to look for where it tells me, okay, you see here, downloads. It's telling me always ask where you want to save files. Have you seen it's not ticked? Okay, so I can come here and tick it so that when I'm downloading every time, you should always ask me where I want to save. If I don't want that, I can click here and say save files to. I can select a folder here by coming here and say on the browse, click on it. So for instance, I don't want it to be saving in my downloads folder, but I want it to be saving in probably music. Okay? Then I say select folder. You see now it has chosen the music folder. So automatically when I'm downloading something, it will not ask me where I want to save it. It will go straight to that folder. Okay? So to avoid this thing whereby everything is going in the same folder, you can just come here and say, always ask you where to save the files. When you've done that, you see when you come to the bottom. Okay, when you've done that, automatically it's saved. Alright? You are done. So when we go back to our search, like here we want to download, I come there and click on my download. Then I say okay. Have you seen now it is asking me where I want to save? Why? Because of what I clicked there. Is that clear? Yes. This will save your life. It will save your time. So it looks very simple, but it's something vital. So now, here I can come and write the name which I want to save it with. Okay? You can choose to do that. I think I showed you already those things, right? Okay. Let's cancel this. So I've just shown you how you can be able to change that. Okay. So I've shown you how to deal with the PDF from the start to the end until you have downloaded to your folder. Okay, before I forget, because I know I'll forget this part, let's do this. I go to downloads. This is the file which we opened, right? This is a PDF, right? Okay. Now, at times, you would want to edit a PDF document. But if I open this document, this PDF document, if I open it, I'm not able to edit it. If I come here, I click on this, I can't edit it. You get it? Why? Why can't I edit it? Because I already told you that a PDF document is different from a Word document, right? So if you want to edit a PDF document, which wasn't saved in a picture, like the writings in them, they were not pictures. What you do is this. Let me close this. You go on the PDF document, you right click. When you right click, you go to open with. Okay? Under open with, you select Word. You click on Word. So now you're opening a PDF document with Word so that you can be able to edit it. It will save you. Give it time. It will give you that error to say some features might be lost. It's fine. You can go ahead and say OK. It's processing. Give it time. You just keep on giving it time, as long as that is doing that, okay? If you check below here, have you seen here? There is this bar. It's what you call the progress bar, showing you how much it has done. But what I'll do is that we'll go continue, then we'll come back and see it when it's done, right? Okay? For the sake of time. So it also depends with how big the document is that you're dealing with. All right, I go back to online. Right now it's working outside, right? Yes, sir.
You can't copy it and paste it.
Copy and paste. You can copy from a PDF. You can copy. Now this is the thing. Some PDFs do allow you to copy, but some they don't. So when you find a PDF document that doesn't allow you to copy, you open it in text, in Word document, so that you can be able to do that. But yes, you can be able to copy like that. At times you find that there are images in a PDF. How do you copy an image in a PDF? So you can't copy it, so you can just open it in Word. If not, the other alternative that you would have is to take a screenshot of the image in a PDF. But usually the best thing is just to change it into a Word document. You get the point. Okay. Here's our Word here. Still processing, right? It takes too much time, we'll use a smaller one. Okay. Alright, now I've shown you how you can be able to search for a PDF document, get it to your computer, change it into Word. Now, if I'm going to search for an image, you're looking for an image. What type of an image would you be looking for? Example. You want an image. You want to get an image from the internet. What kind of an image would you want to get? Map of Zambia? Okay. So, I can just type here and say, map of Zambia. Okay? And then I press enter. I just said map of Zambia. Okay. So I'm searching for map of Zambia. Okay. Below here you've got some images, right? If you scroll down there are other searches. But there are moments that you just want images, only images, right? Okay, so come here. Have you seen here it says all? Here it says images. Here it says maps. So I go and say, I want the images of that search. So when you click on that, everything you get is what? Images. You can scroll down. You've got variety of images for the map of Zambia. So now, which map have you liked? This one? Okay. So now, you would probably want to download it, right? How do you download it? Okay. Let me show you something. When I want to download something, have you seen? I can come on the image. When I bring my case on the image, have you seen what pops up? These are the dimensions of the image. You see this? It's how big the image is. So if you want a smaller image, it will be able to show you this and that. Okay? I'll show you how you can be able to search for this same image in a smaller or bigger version. Right? Okay. But for now, this is the image and I want to download it. I just click on it. When I click on the image, it opens up. You see the image here, right? So if I can come here and say right click, when I do a right click, I'll go to save image as. Have you seen save image as? Huh? Save image as. Save image as. We haven't seen it. Okay. So we come to save image as. So when I click that, it pops up for me to save it. So I'll come here and say save. Then it has gone to my musical folder. You see that? So if I come here and I go to my music folder, why is it not appearing? Let me see. Let me do it again. Save as. This is JPEG, right? Okay. So I say save. Then I go to that, I refresh. Let me see why it's doing that. Save as. This is. Okay, it failed to download. Have you seen here? I've gone under downloads. Failed to download. Okay, now it has downloaded. Okay, so I go to the folder. You see it's there now. So if I open it, just double click it to open it. Okay. As it's opening, how is our word? Okay. Have you seen the progress bar where it is now? Okay, it's almost there. Let's check back our image. Is it simple? Is it simple? Is this hard? So, this is a walk of right? Unless we start to talk about formulas, right? This one, okay. I think it's just my what? My PC is delaying. Okay? But you will see that this one is the image still being processed, right? Okay? Alright. So now I've shown you how you can be able to download that image. Okay? Now you can search for image, then you can download it. Now, before I forget, let me show you a site. Now, the issue about images, there are images which are for free online, and there are those images which have got copyrights. So there are images that you can get and use for personal use only. That's fine. But if you use for commercial purposes, whereby you want to probably making profit out of it, or you're using it for public, something for as a public thing, you might have a problem. So if you do that and you're big enough, they find out, you can be sued for that, for using the image. So you have to be careful that image you're using it doesn't have copyrights, meaning that you can get sued for it. Okay. So I want to show you a site where you can be able to download free images. For whatever you want to do, most of the times you can go there, whatever image you find there, you can use it for commercial purposes and it's free. Okay? So let me open a new tab. That should be pixabay.com. This is one of the sites, one of the many sites that has got free images. You might not find everything that you want, but at least you've got some. You are guaranteed that the images that you get from here, they are free. That was just a bonus for those that would want to do that. Okay? Then here you can come and search for the type of image you want. If I say education, it will give you all the suggestions of, I didn't type it well, okay, it's there. It gives you all the images that are representing education, okay? And you can be able to download. It's free, okay? Trust me, if you're doing something big, make sure you don't use an image that is that has got copyrights, because when you become big, it can still come back to haunt you. Unless if you have no plans of becoming big, there's no problem, right? If you have no plans of becoming big. All right. So I've shown you how you can be able to just search for the images. Now, just the same techniques which you use to search for images, you can use it here for maps. You see, I've got maps there. You've got videos. You see, this is Google Maps, right? So it takes you to Google Maps. You will not touch Google Maps, but that's how you can get there. If it is videos, you will only have videos. The outcomes will only be videos. You just come and click there. All these are just videos. Okay? When you click on it, it opens up. Have you seen, just taken us to the website for Zambia Tourism? How do you search? How do you see the website? Do you know where to see the website? Do you know where to see the website? The website is here. This is what you call the address bar. In the address bar. So I'm able to see this is the site, www.zambiatourism.com. Okay? There should be a video somewhere or something that. Can't see it, but anyway, you get the point. You get the point. Okay. So if it's news, more and stuff like that, you can go there. Okay? Alright. Now, what happens if you are searching the net, then you find a site that you want to be able to go back to? Like you were searching on the net, right? You find an important site. Like this site, you want to go back to it. Right? There are two things that you can be able to do. The best option is to bookmark your site. To bookmark your site is to save the link to the site, such that when you come, you just click on the link, it will take you directly to that site. Okay? The other one, you can go back to your search history. All these searches that we have been doing, they have been kept. So every search you make on the internet, it is kept. Even that search that you made, yes, it was kept. It's there. So the browser also keeps. So where the browser keeps, you can be able to access yourself. Okay? So let me show you how you can be able to bookmark. So let's take, for instance, this site, this one, right? We want to bookmark it so that we don't have to remember it speaks a bit what you can forget all this, right? So I come to the bookmarking icon. Where is it? Let's see. All right, it's here. The star. Have you seen what it has even shown you when you bookmark the page? See that? So you click on it. When you click on it, what you have here is, you can just give it a folder that you want to save it in. You can give a new folder here, type a new folder there and say, probably important, something like that, okay? When you're done, you press enter, that has been saved, then this site will be saved directly to that. So if I click on that, it has been bookmarked. Okay? So if I want to see my bookmarked things, I can come here under my menu. Then I'll go to bookmark. Where is bookmark? Let's go to libraries. Under libraries, you've got bookmarks here. You see this? Have you seen our recent bookmark? This one here. So if I click on it, it will open up. That's how you bookmark. Some things you don't have to download. Right? You just bookmark, you'll be able to visit them whenever you need to. Alright. Any question up to this point? Any question up to this point? Do we have any question? Okay. I've shown you how to bookmark. Now let me show you how to see your history of searching. So some of you are probably already parents, or you'll soon be parents. At times you would want to know, what does my child do when he or she is on the net? Isn't it? It's a good thing to know as a parent, right? Because you want to know what type of a child you are growing. You can come there, go to libraries, then go to history. Okay? Have you seen all these searches that we're doing? They are here. Have you seen them? Okay. And you can even come here and say, show all history. All our history of browsing are kept here. So if I want to see, what was this that I was searching here? If I click on it, boom. Double click it. It goes and opens that. That was our history search, right? So now you know how to keep your history search up to this point. Any challenge. Don't use this to spy on your friend, right? I've given you a knife. Use it to cut vegetables. Okay, all right. Up to this point, do you have any challenge? Okay. So I've shown you how to do that. There are often a time that you have a challenge probably with the page loading, or you've got a problem with the internet, it's quite slow, then the page doesn't fully load. Okay? Like this is a page here. So at times what you use is what you call the refresh button. You come here and just click refresh, and your page will be refreshed. This is just here. You just click there and it's refreshed. Okay? All right. Since I've shown you all these so far, any question where you feel you're not clear before we move on to the next? Am I being too clear, or I'm not very clear, such that even a question cannot even come out? Memo, am I being clear?
Yes, you are clear. Now that people have like, okay, yes, they are clear. Now, me, my challenge is, like, I want to do some PDF. The option which you are clicking, there are some which are like where to go.
Or you've forgotten those steps. Okay, on that one, I think there's no problem because we are recording this one. You get it? Like, you understood them, but you've forgotten them. So remember, I told you, you don't have to memorize this. You just have to be able to know that you can be able to do this. And the reason why we have the video is that when you forget such, you quickly go back to it, check, then you're able to do it. Is that okay? Okay? Alright. Now, I showed you that your searches can be done using this Google, right? But in a case that you know the website, okay? There are some websites which are just new on the site, right? When you search for them, like for instance, what's the name of your company, sir? Not like your own company, imaginary one.
As in,
your imaginary company. Give it a name. Joseph? Okay. Joseph is a name. Okay. Joseph Enterprise. Okay? So if I search for Joseph Enterprise, he just uploaded the site today. Then I go on Google and search for it. It will not show me. Why? Because it is not a frequently visited site. So probably it's showing, probably could be on the last. Now what if you've got 3,000 results? You get the point? So some of the sites, you go there by typing the web address itself. Okay? You go there by typing the web address itself. How do you do that? When you come in the address bar there, you click, you just type, or you can just remove what is there, then type www. Then you write the site itself. Joseph Enterprise.com. That one you search, then you press enter, then you search for it, and it will take you. There's a site like that, but actually it's a Chinese or something. Okay. So that's how you search for it. Okay? You search for it specifically. Does it make sense? Alright. Okay. I wanted to show you another thing that is becoming popular and it's a very important work tool. Okay? Whereby you can have your WhatsApp on your computer. Okay? That is through what you call web WhatsApp. Okay? Earlier on we had talked about a volunteer, right? When we started. Where is the volunteer?
It's me.
It's you? Okay. Alright. So we're going to okay. We're going to access his WhatsApp using the web. Okay? Now for this to work, his phone must be connected to the internet and the computer must be connected to the internet. Okay? So to go to that one should be, okay, I'll just make a search of WhatsApp, web WhatsApp, www.whatsapp.com. Okay. Hey, okay, these are ads which run due to, everything is redirecting me to something else. Okay. Okay, I'll just search for what's, let's see, let me try it again. Just making a search because it's popular, it will easily come in my search, which is this one, web.whatsapp. Okay, I missed it there. Web.whatsapp.com. So I click on it, then it opens. It's opening the web WhatsApp. All right. Now, can we use your phone, sir? It's connected to the internet? Okay, all right. So what we'll do, okay. So since we all are conversant with WhatsApp, I'll tell you where to go and you'll be able to know it. Where's our WhatsApp, sir? I don't find myself. Okay. All right. Okay. So when you're on your WhatsApp, just before you open any chat, but under the chat tab, right, you go to these two ellipse, what do you call, with my dot to tab. Right. Click on that. Click on those three dots. When you click on those three dots, you select the WhatsApp web. Okay? Then just say got it, right? It's showing you some illustrations, right? Say got it. Then it will show you something like this. Scanning, right? So that scan, you point it against that. So even if I point it towards that, it can't pick it easily. Let me pick on this one which is near. I'm pointing it towards that scan. Right now it's scanning. When it's done scanning, you'll see that the message will automatically pop up there. Are we safe?
Yes, sir.
Sorry? Sorry? You go on your WhatsApp? Yes. Go on the three dots before opening any. It's telling me it couldn't log in. At times it happens when there's a weak connection. Okay. Any other volunteer?
It's not working.
Okay, speaking it. Speaking. Okay. All right. So have you seen that we are in the WhatsApp now? These are his messages this side. Okay? When I click on a message here, it will be opened up here. You see here? So, do you have a group that we can open up here? Just like those just my groups tab. Which if we open, there's no problem. No.
I mean, that first one, second.
This one? Zambian Jobs Adverts? Okay. So if I click here, see what will happen there. Bam. Okay. So this is the group. Here I can post whatever I want in the group. Where do I type my message? I type it there. Okay. You can type your messages there. You can send pictures, attachments. This is where you do the attachments. You have got for images, if you want to get a live photo, documents, a contact. You see that? This is just WhatsApp, right? So, you can do some group info, this. If I want to reply to this person, I click on them and it automatically takes me to that person. Have you seen it? Okay, I can go that like that. Okay. Let me open that again. If I want to reply privately or something, I click on that to come a drop down. I can reply privately, forward the message, star message, delete message, message that person. You've got all those options. Okay. When somebody is logged in like this, even if they're in town and their phone is on and is connected to the internet, I'm able to see their messages from where I am. It doesn't mean your phone has to be near. Okay? So it is important if you log in into probably a laptop or somewhere, or probably a laptop that is not yours, it's best that you log out. If you leave it like this, if wherever you be, whatever messages that you send, they will appear here. And I can still send, I can be able to see everything. Now, don't get any wrong thoughts here. Leave them alone. Okay? That's how you can be able to do it. This is very, very much helpful. Yeah. So now we're going to log out. Sorry. I've forgotten how to log out. Okay. When you want to log out, you come there. Here you can create a new group, profile, settings. All these things you know already. Yeah? I just know where to find them now. So if I log out right now, sir, if I log out, I'm not going to see any of your messages. So if I press log out, it takes me back to that point where we started from. You see that? So right now, I'm out of your messages. I'm out, totally out. Totally out. Sorry? Totally out. Mm-hmm. Okay. Was that helpful? Okay. Then the other thing that you need to be aware of is that as you are visiting different sites, you have to make sure that your passwords are kept confidential. Okay? There are sites that if you're not sure of, they are not public sites, don't enter your passwords, like your email passwords, especially the email password. Email password, guard it jealously because almost everything, every app that is built, usually it's linked to your email password. Your email. Okay? So if probably you lose your Facebook password, you do all those things, they might either send you a text message or they might send you an email, isn't it? Yes. It goes to your email. So if I want to probably get to your Facebook and I don't know, but I have your email password, I can easily do that, go and pretend there as if it's me, then I enter my email address, then it goes to my what? You have been hacked, your Facebook has been hacked. Okay? So you just have to make sure that your passwords, when you're entering, you go to an internet cafe, don't click there where it says save this password. You've seen those things? Where it says save this password. What happens that when you save these passwords, let me go this side. Are you seeing where it says passwords? Do you see any passwords here? Let's go to options. I think we scroll down. Looking for passwords. Let's see. Settings. No. Okay. Let's see, privacy and security. Okay, Firefox. I'm used with the Chrome. Okay, let me do this. Create a new, then go there, then let's check the libraries. If I don't find it quickly here, I'll just show you through what? I'll show you through Chrome. Ah, forms and passwords. It's there. Then you go per saved logins. Okay. You see, these are the logins which I did. These are different accounts. So if I come here and I say, I click put on my email, which one? Let's say this one. And I say show passwords. Are you sure you wish to show your password? And I say yes. Then it will go and show me the password. Then I can hide it. You see that point? So if you go somewhere on the internet cafe, then you save your password. Somebody can go there and just say show your password and they will see it. So try by all means not to save your passwords. Even on your computer, it's not very much advisable, depending on who has access to your computer, to save your passwords. Why? I can still be able to do it like that. Oh, okay. All right. So you see that? Okay. Is there any question up to this point? Is there any question up to this point? Okay. This is 18:30. My session is done. We're going into SPSS. So in SPSS, I'm not the best guy to take you there. Okay? We have Mr. Chigwe who will be able to help us in that area. Okay? Alright. Let me just switch on the light a bit so that you see the change.